Hello, recruitment tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Uncharted Waters. Last episode we finished investing in Bordeaux and started buying heavy galleons. We've put our rookie mates in charge of the vessels, and although we sail quite slowly for now, they are training up. It probably would have been smarter for me to sail one myself, because I'm far better at it than they are, being level 6 to their, I guess, 3 by now. For today, though, we're going to go try to find one or two more mates that will join up so that we can flush out our fleet. And then, or before that, we will also go to Venice, because we have a mission. Someone has told us that a merchant is looking for us in the Venice. And we're going to decide whether or not to actually do his quest, depending on what he asks us to do. But we're going to stop by a couple of these little ports and just sort of quickly check in the tavern, basically. Americus. I don't think this guy will join. Yeah, I think he's pretty high level. Any good gossip? Marketplace in Marseille. I want to see if the quest is still available in Venice or if I wasted too much time. Oh, the King of Portugal! We just left Portugal and now the king wants to talk to us. Does that mean our fame is, like, increased even without doing quests? That's crazy. Let's see, we do have 980 fame. I expect it's just from buying ships and making money. That's awesome. Haven't even done any quests. Well, before we go to the King of Portugal, we're going to do a little bit of a Mediterranean adventure, because, like I said, there's a few things I want to do while we're here. And we just left Portugal, not like we just came out of there, basically. It is basically Tasha, yeah. We're rebuilding our family's fortune and trying to get married to the princess for the most part. I mean, you could think there's a bit of national pride. We're trying to stop the King of Spain from marrying the Princess of Portugal and stealing the country, basically. But, you know, really it's just about our dude, you know, wanting to hook up with the hot girl. Roberto, he might join. Yeah, this is another one that's easy to join. This guy is a very charismatic, or not charismatic, very intelligent crew member. I think this guy is particularly, backstabbing, though, the way I remember it. Maybe it's just his face, but I seem to recall this guy backstabbing me a lot and stealing a ship. But he doesn't have a ship yet, so that's fine. Marseille, would you like to buy some sugar? Oh, we actually don't. No, I've got lots of money. I need to be shopping, not selling. Firearms. We're going to do an amazing firearm trade eventually and ship firearms to all kinds of people across the world. But that is not today, nor is it likely to be tomorrow. But I'm sure you guys can imagine some people who would love to get their hands on thousands of firearms. We will be arming the natives, friends. Alright, I want to go this way first, before we go to the artwork, basically. I want to go here. The price of artwork is pretty highly inflated in Pisa, so this place is nice. Plus, you never know, Naples is a pretty big port. We might find another mate. Or not. Alright, so how much can we make? Actually, now that I think of it, if the price of artwork is really highly inflated, we could sell sugar for a ton of money there. It's complicated because there's no room. If you had a higher gold capacity, it would be much easier. Wool is cheap here, I think. I actually forget the price of wool. You know what I know is always a good price? 2 days? We'll be fine. We're going to Mallorca, the old grain smuggling headquarters. The goal here is to come back to Portugal and Bordeaux with a ton of artwork to sell for a ton of money. So, just give me... Oops, missed that turn. Uh-oh. Come on, guys, you're fine. Just get into port. You probably should get more sailing experience when you're sailing with no food and water. Just trying to keep the crew happy, you know. Oops. Restock. We'll keep all the food on our flagship for now. Although, to be honest, we're going to actually sell our flagship for too much longer. Looks like the maximum ship is probably 5. So we're probably going to buy one more heavy galleon, transfer our captain onto it, sell the galleon, and then buy another one. Another heavy galleon. That will require approximately 30,000 gold. There we go. Grain! Give me your grain! Buying all the grain. Oops. Alright. All the grain is mine. And in case you're wondering, the inflation in Mallorca should be pretty insane. Yeah, 130%, pretty high. So let's take all this grain and dump it in Pisa. This is market manipulation at its finest. It would be easier with two larger ships, but we've got a large enough fleet right now to totally mess with the Mediterranean. We're still sailing quite slowly. Maybe I will upgrade the heavy galleons to 10 crew or something. I'm not sure if it's the captain's sailing experience yet, or the just the lack of crew. But it feels like we're sailing really slowly. Alright, so we want to dump as much here as we can. It is a profit, although that's not really the point. Could sell the sugar, no, sell bulk. And then you buy at a hopefully reduced price artwork. And then we sell the rest of the grain. Probably sell the sugar after the grain. Actually, it might have been smarter to sell the sugar first. Oh well, it's fine. We're just about money right now. We're just about making a profit. Alright, you can see we've actually managed to bring artwork way down. It was over 300 when we first came here, so we're definitely doing God's work. We're making money. I'm sorry for all the people I just offended, but you know, you'll live. So let's go buy some more grain. We're just gonna do this trip a couple times because it's a classic. This was my favorite little shopping trip as a kid, so I have to do it at least once or twice to really remind myself of the good old days. Plus, you know, my crew's getting some experience. So now we sell a little bit of artwork for ridiculous profit. And then we buy some grain. And we do it one more time. It's like, sorry, King of Portugal, we're busy messing up the trade market in all of the Mediterranean. Alright. So we actually want to travel to... Would it be better to sell... I'm trying to decide if I should sell my art here, or if I should leave gold capacity to sell the grain first. Artwork, 600. We have maxed out... This is the most you can get for artwork in Mallorca here. We've inflated the market to maximum price, plus 50%, 150%, so... Yeah, let's make some gold. We currently hold far more value in artwork than we can actually hold in gold coins. It's a little bit insane right now. It's even better once you find actual gold, like gold bars. If you filled up your fleet of 5 ships with gold bars, you could probably have millions and millions of gold coins worth. And yeah, we are really just saving up money for the princess, because we're going to have to fund an entire nation's worth of jewelry. Jose, Francisco, they should be level 4 or 5 now. Alright, we've got lots of gold. Buy me the art. It's not super cheap yet, but that's fine. We're buying it for 246 and selling it for 600. Oh, I should have sold the grain on the other one. Oops. Now we've got art on different ships. Don't mind me, just selling all my grain. Alright, that's just old artwork. We can transfer it over if we wanted. Art continues to be quite cheap. I suppose we should do one more circuit, because I don't feel like we've got enough artwork just yet. One more quick trip to Mallorca to make ridiculous amounts of money. And then we'll head back to Lisbon and maybe talk to the king. Well, we'll get our ships built up, basically. Soon we'll be able to store gold at the castle. And then we won't have to save it all in artwork if we don't want to. Just in case there's a mate that's moved in here, I would like to find some more first mates. There's a really cool guy with an eye patch or a scar or something that I'd like to have if I can find him. Oops. Hopefully by now you guys are aware of the best way to make money in the game. There are more profitable trades, possibly, but they require a lot more sailing. This is the shortest profitable trade I know. And it's basically limitless. This is where you break the game's economy, essentially. Alright. We'll stop by Pisa one last time. Selling slaves. This is way more profitable than selling slaves. And artwork doesn't even look at you funny, unless you unwrap it. But I imagine we just store it all in boxes and we don't even look at it. It's just stinky Italian art. We don't pay any attention to that stuff. I don't know why Mallorca likes art so much. They must really like Italian pictures. I can't explain it. Alright. Here we go, Pisa. I'll be taking the rest of your art off your hand. Oh, I have no... This happens sometimes too, where you have... Your gold is maxed out and you have no, no inventory space. It gets difficult to clear out your inventory if that happens. Luckily we've got frame skip to make this all a little bit quicker. Alright, I think that's all of our grain. No, there's the rest of our grain. Alright, I think we've got one ship that's basically full on artwork. That's what I really wanted. And let's check. How do I want to do this? It's time to go back to Lisbon, but specifically because Mallorca has the ridiculous inflated price, I think we'll sell some art on the way by. One last delivery, and then we'll head back to Lisbon. We're not going to buy any more grain, though. I just want to have 60,000 gold when we go back, so we can buy more ships without having to worry about selling. Like, we'll make more profit selling this art in Mallorca than we will selling it in Lisbon or that other place, Bordeaux. Bordeaux. Bored though? Hopefully not. Alright, maxed out. Let's just double check if there's any anybody in the tavern here. Nah. We have enough mates to do what I want to do. They're not the ones I might prefer, so we'll have to keep our eye open in the future for finding other people to join up. But for now, we'll have enough crew, enough officers to do what I want. And we'll get that done finished. We'll go get that finished today. And then we'll probably talk to the Portuguese king and see what he wants. Our speed is definitely picking up as our first mates, or our alternate captains, they're leveling up. So we're definitely not going as slowly as we were when they were level 1. I think that's really the key. If you want to sail heavy galleons, you probably need to have level 5 or 6 sailing. In fact, it could easily be 1 level of sailing for every tier of ship. From the smallest ship to the galleon, there are 6 tiers. So you may need level 6 to sail a heavy galleon easily. It really could be as easy as that. How much food do we have anyway? 8 days. That's fine. Once we start sailing across the ocean, we will get a ton of sailing experience because it takes so long. Without frame skip, sailing across the Atlantic is like the dullest thing possible. I don't know if we're ever going to take the Arctic trip, though. We'll see. I don't want to talk to the king yet because he might give us a quest that kind of takes priority. I want to get our ships built. But I should buy a little bit of food while we're here. And you never know, might find some mates. We're still not we're not famous enough for these guys. Actually, you know what? I'm feeling generous. Let's go to like 10 crew per ship. Almost enough. Actually, the Orion is smaller. We'll go 10 crew per heavy galleon, and then this one can have 7 for now. That's fine. We will eat through our food quicker, but it's possible we'll sail faster. I'm not 100% sure. I've never really looked up the formulas, if there are any. One day. Okay, hold on. Actually, you know what? Let's just pick up 100 water and 100 food. We should be able to afford it. There we go. Alright, don't worry, princess. We'll be back real soon, I promise. I don't know, do you guys think we're sailing a little bit faster now? Still get stuck when we're not in the current. Keeping in mind that we are sailing with the wind and current, so of course we move faster when the wind's actually filling our sails. The ship kind of gets more power when it's manned by lots of crew, I believe, or a highly experienced captain, and that lets you sail against the wind and the currents at a reasonable speed. Your pants will be invaded post-haste. Uh-huh. That's always where the chat goes. We should always know that. It's a good lesson to learn about Twitch chat. Okay, so we want another ship. Let's get this built. Another heavy galleon, thank you very much. We will build it with teak. I probably could afford a better wood, but I think teak will be fine. That is okay. Let's haggle. We'll start with about approximately 1,000 off. He gives it to us immediately. Sometimes he's really easy to negotiate with. He must be having a nice day when he gives us 1,200 gold off. Alright, did we get any other good names in chat? Let me see. What do we got? As a proper sailor, you should just abduct her and knock her up. There might be a pirate quest at the late game that involves at least some of that phrase. Let's call this the... Seeing as we made all of our money on art, how about the SS art? It's not the most creative name, but I think this will work. Alright, so now what I need to do is switch over my flagship and sell the old Orion. It's not large enough for what we want to do. We'll also have to transfer over the crew and stuff, and that's always fun. Oh, okay, hold on. We can actually transfer some men over. I'm pretty sure 5 is the absolute minimum to sail. Name it the damn it. Well, we do have one more ship. We have one more ship to rename. So just give me a minute. Before we do anything, I will donate some money to my backstabbing first mate, Roberto, who we do not trust. He's probably going to want like more money than anyone else. Well, 500, I guess that's just standard. Then we need to go to personnel, I think, and then we switch BlueAnkylo with what's going to be the flagship? The duct tape? The ball pit Mark II can be the flagship. Alright, debark. Then we need to transfer stuff over, like men. So, the Ball Pit Mark II is our new flagship. The Orion is going to be sold. We'll probably recruit a few more while we're here to get everyone up to 10. We also need to transfer some supplies. We will see this screen a lot more once we start actually pirating. Yeah, we will eventually switch the 5 merchant ships to 5 warships. Once we've got a humongous stockpile of gold in the capital, then we will, then we'll build a second fleet. You can actually save it, but we'll use the merchant fleet to make a ton of money, and then after that we'll focus on making a war fleet. Once we've already become super rich. Orion, give me all your water and food. Switch that over to the ball pit. Go. Alright, now we can sell the Orion. The one that looks slightly different. At least we get a fair bit of money back for these things. It's not too bad. It's because we built a really cheap ship. We used the worst wood, the least amount of masts, and we didn't put any cannons on it, and we didn't put... there's no, what's it called? You can put a figurehead on them, too. In fact, we might put a figurehead on our flagship. I think I might do that, actually. Still got lots of art. Let's buy our final ship. I should have made the flagship with proper wood. Oops, no. They must all look the same. Alright, how much do you think we can haggle off this time? Around 1,000? Nope. Nope. Sometimes he is real finicky. There must be some sort of random roll with haggling. Alright, the last merchant ship. We've got the SS Art, we've got the Ball Pit Mark II, we've got... I forget what the other ones were. Someone requested the Galleon before, but I don't think... I don't think it will quite work. Let's call it the... It's one of my commenters' names. But it is funny. If I have to explain it to you, I'm not going to, but... The Gallio sounds pretty cool anyway. Alright. I think that's all we... Alright, remodel the figurehead on the Ball Pit Mark II, which is the flagship. And we shall give it... Oh. I have to find the place that has a better... There's sort of tiers here. The further down the list, the more expensive they're going to be. Some places will sell better figureheads than other. So we've got swan, eagles, and unicorns. You can see, I think it just doubles. It's 1,000, 2,000, 4,000. It goes up to 8,000, 16,000, and I think 32,000. We'll want the best figurehead for our ball pit. Kind of like a giant, a slide that lands into the ball pits, basically. Alright, let's recruit a few more crew. Let's get everything up to 10 men. And then we're just gonna ditch. Am I gonna ditch? Nah, we'll give the flagship 15 men. Look at all the food we're wasting. We could be getting by with like half of the amount of food consumption. Also, I haven't really mentioned, there are actually things to buy in this merchant that I have not been buying. We could buy a Nympham. Alright, we have to buy it. I'm sure chat's gonna love this. We're gonna bring that to the princess as a gift. Alright. Let's make sure everything's stocked up. We've actually got lots of water and food. Let's see, just for interest's sake, let's see how 100 will last us of each. What does the nymph amulet do? Maybe you need to talk to a parent. Let's bring like 50 bales of wood. I'll probably never really use them, but and it does take up precious cargo space, but you know, it's for emergencies. Alright, let us be off. 100 food is 35 days. That's pretty good. That's enough time to get pretty much anywhere in the Mediterranean. Assuming our ships aren't super slow. They actually probably will be. We've just given Fernando a ship. He'll be level 1 at sailing, so he's not going to be terribly quick, and he'll drag the fleet down. I'm not sure, but actually we're going pretty quick. You might get more experience if you're sailing a large ship than a small ship for sailing. I'm not 100% sure. We'll worry about battle experience, you know, once we make a battle fleet. I don't really see any point in making a battle fleet out of small vessels, because you're not going to really run into lone merchants. Every time you see an AI fleet on the horizon, they will almost certainly be pretty large, with, if not galleons, heavy galleons. Alright, let's go to the king, assuming he still wants to talk to us. Announcing, sir! See, he used to call us a commoner, but suddenly, after doing a little bit of Italian art sale, we're a sir. Alright, well, before we go to the king, secret call. Oh, he kicked us out! We didn't even get to meet the princess! Oh, come on, Twitch chat. I tried. Oops, hold on. Let's go back to the castle. Oh, he didn't let us talk to the the princess. Now, we can save money now. We can store gold and withdraw gold. And there's actually no limit. So well, there might be, but I've never hit it. I think you can store well over 1 million gold, so... Anyway, I guess we better talk to the king and see what he wants. I'm glad you came. I have something to discuss with you. He's been looking all over for wool. Well, that's fine. The problem is if you see, I've been looking all over for coral, or I've been looking all over for jade, or something stupid. That will require a trip across the planet. But wool, we can do wool. 37 crates. Oh no! I don't think we can store 37 crates. I will certainly take the job, old king. Alright, do we actually have any money? We could just deposit some money. Right now, I'm not going to, but we could save some money. Alright, we've got a quest for wool. Now, don't tell me they sell wool in Lisbon. That will make me laugh too much. Okay, there's no wool here. There's wool in Naples for sure. There's probably wool up north in one of the northern European cities. Not 100%. But we can sell artwork back in Naples, so that's fine. We'll go back to Naples. But we'll do that next episode. Just see if there's anyone to recruit while we're here. Yeah, I know, Schminchkin. I know what you're on to. They should give us a tip on where to find wool. You want to know. You won't find it around here. Yeah. I would like some better tip than that. Okay, maybe the waitress can tell us. I might know where you could find it, but you'll have to sweeten the deal a little. How much money do you need, Carlota? Tell us. Where's wool? She might. You're such a tease. I'm gonna give her all our money. Just tell us. She might know. Oh, Northern Europe. That's better. You won't forget me, will you? It's just Northern Europe. That's the best you're gonna get. I do love it, though. We've hit the cap on waitress wooing. Once you get that message, she's sort of half in love with you, I guess. We should totally go do that with all of the waitresses in every city in the game, though, now. Alright, well, we've had fun. And I think, just in case there's anything interesting here, well, we already have our sextant and the nymph icon. I mean, we might as well start buying up all of these. You only use the better of the equipment you have, so the sword will sort of replace the dagger. But I want to have all of them at some point, so there you go. You can sell your items if you want, your treasure. But you can see the list of stuff we bought right now. And while we're here, I want to see if there's a better figurehead. I can't remember where you get the really good figurehead. This one goes up to dragons. There is, I'm pretty sure, a step above dragon, though. Lions are 8k. I think we'll just pick up the dragon figurehead for now. If we find the better one, we'll buy it, but I think dragons are pretty solid. I think it's a mermaid is the last tier. But a dragon sounds like cool. Alright, we're going to end this episode here, and next episode we're going to go try and please the king, and maybe meet up with the princess a little bit better. Thanks for watching, YouTubesters, and see you guys next time.